Hey there, it's me. Just double checking this Twitter error I got, but we're gonna try again with this live stream. I'm trying to multi-stream. I set it up according to the internet, and it seems like I'm having struggles. So, not really sure what to do about that, I guess, other than do my best. I think I am at 1080p, which that's already a plus. I have a layout setting that I think is good. I've already done my dailies. That's why it's an hour and a half later than 4. I spent a little bit of time trying to come up with titles and descriptions and thumbnails that I think will be a little bit more what you guys would probably be used to seeing. And I'm also trying to get this layout to be as close to perfect as possible. And then, yeah, I think what we're going to do today is simply go through the story. That's my plan. Let's go through the story. I accidentally went ahead from yesterday because I wasn't expecting it to not continue streaming. So, and the other problem is that although Streamlabs will say that it's live, that doesn't necessarily mean it is in fact live. So, I think we're good. I think we got everything that we need. So let's get right into it. We are at a quest where we actually met their mother. You'll be able to check that out on the YouTube video when I upload that. I did record the stream even if it didn't exactly pick up or continue, I should say. So there's at least that. Full Spectrum is the YouTube channel, and we're gonna end up changing POTUS for the people to Full Spectrum as well, just for the sake of branding. So yeah, welcome to the stream, and without further ado, let's get this party started. There she is, the mother. Amelian's portion. That looks like it's going to be a nice cutscene. And here you are at last. Please come in. So wholesome.
Welcome home, my lady. What are you gawping at?
The obscene wealth, maybe? House Levelier in all its grandeur. Scion headquarters must seem squalid indeed. Just admiring the craftsmanship. Stream has disconnected.
I suppose I never gave the decor much thought. I'm glad that you approve, I think.
Lord Fortuneau is not to hear of this visit.
I love it when they go behind each other's backs.
And I should also like the children to have their gifts, ere my husband makes his return.
As you wish, my lady.
looks like I might still be live, but I think I might have to bite the bullet and not go 1080p. That is super frustrating. I'm limited by my internet. Talk about first world problems. Well, I don't know what else to do. I genuinely have no idea what to do. It's apparently low latency. It is pouring out at 720. Playback bitrate at a lot. And yet we are unable to see it. And it dropped. Motherfucker. All right, we're back. We're gonna try this again, and also, thank you to Katrina. It didn't. Oh, there it is. Yay! Thank you, Katrina, for supporting the channel, for giving me some feedback, some very valuable feedback. I feel a lot better about myself having, you know, somebody with a successful channel give me feedback on mine. So thank you again for that. So I'm trying to keep the story in so I can load it to YouTube later. So I can create like a nice little series about the actual Endwalker storyline. And then I'm going to go into raiding and PvP, getting achievement hunting, all that good stuff, right? That's what we're going to do later. For now, I'm just trying to get the damn thing to work, and to work consistently. That is my primary concern right now. And I am hoping that doing 1080p at 30 frames per second is still clean and crisp enough to not, you know, get in the way of anything, still be watchable, still be enjoyable, of course, and, you know, not drop as soon as I do anything remotely game related, because I don't know what else I can do at this point, other than yeah. So with that being said, it looks like we're getting better. Send and receive, that's what counts. So we will stream for better or for worse. If not, I'm just going to become a music channel, I guess. And what I'll do is I'll just record gameplay with all this stream set up and just link those videos somehow to Twitch. Because I don't know what else to do. I have no idea what else to do at this point. So, where we are in the story, right? We're starting Endwalker. We're in Sharlayan. That's where Alphinaud and Alisaie, right? Alphinaud and Alisaie, that's their hometown, essentially, right? And this is their mother. And we're in their house, and their house is like a massive mansion. So we were invited over, and that's where the story continues.
We shan't be long.
No, we got poison.
The twins have been sending letters home from time to time, recounting their latest adventures.
And I gotta say, she is the sweetest. Like, the trope of, you know, doting mother, wealthy or otherwise, and, you know, hard as nails father who disowns their own children, you know. That trope is definitely true here. And she is the sweetest. Like, I kind of wish I'd gotten to this point on Mother's Day. I could have given my mama a shout out.
I am sure they withhold certain details, of course, if only to keep me from worrying. Yet a mother worries all the same. In the early days especially, I tried to support them as best I could. sending the Scion's coin and other such donations. Fortunately, they have found the strength to overcome adversity time and time again. Their words grow more confident with every letter, their depictions more vivid. The triumphs and defeats, the joys and sorrows. It is clear that they have come to find value in every experience. But of those they treasure most, it would seem that meeting you might be the most impactful. Why, since that fateful day, I do believe there has not been a single missive in which you were not mentioned by name. It is plain they care for you, and I am glad they have such a steadfast companion watching over them. Under normal circumstances, I would offer you tea, but alas, these are anything but. In any event, why don't you keep me company whilst we await my children's return? Perhaps you might regale me with a tale or two of your exploits.
Oh, don't ask me twice. As I'm wearing my Dark Knight armor.
When you mentioned gifts, I wasn't sure what to expect.
Wardrobe change!
Mother,
Oh, look how well it fits you. And the style is to your liking?
I'm stoked! Get it? Yeah?
It's perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly what I would have chosen. But
Oh,
please, tell me you had something different made for Alphino.
Naturally. You are hardly little children anymore. And while I shall miss dressing you in those precious matching outfits, I must respect the individuals you have grown to become.
This is literally the most wholesome content in the game so far. I can't handle it. Like, I literally can't handle this.
See for yourself.
He's still sticking with blue.
Thank you
yeah.
for the splendid clothes, Mother. Stylish, comfortable, and eminently practical.
Look at you, dapper young lad.
I am so glad you like them. They are, however, missing one final touch.
A mother's love. Legendary gear.
If you'd allow me, Master Alphino.
Straight up relic weapons. Mythic. You just got all the glams going on.
Wait. Are these...
A sage's tools of the trade. They belonged to your father.
Relic weapon.
Though he may as well be chained to his desk these days. As a student, he was often called upon to venture into the field. He wielded those armaments, both to heal and to harm in no few battles. None so fierce as those you two have braved, perhaps, but battles nonetheless. Thus did I pull them out of storage, to show you that he was not always the man who stands in vehement opposition to you now.
She's such a good mom.
And also because it would be a terrible waste of ridiculously expensive House Leveilleur commissioned artistry.
That wink. That's where Alice gets it from.
I am told these devices are quite difficult to master, but someone of your extensive experience should soon have them darting about with grace and aplomb. May the wisdom in that crystal serve you well. And please, try to find common ground with your father, that you might come and go without need for this awful subterfuge.
will, Mother. I promise.
My final gifts to you, before you run off, are an observation and a suggestion. Firstly, Fortuno has ever been a serious man, but it was only after you were born that he truly lost himself in his work. I may not know the Forum's inner workings, but I know your father's. The timing of that change in him holds some significance. Secondly, do not seek to best your father with words. Far better that you simply show him. Let him discover the merit of your actions, after they cannot be undone.
Oh, Mother.
That's where they get that spunk from. Good. Ugh. I really regret not playing this. Getting to this point on Mother's Day, this would have been absolutely perfect. This would have been absolutely perfect. I'm gonna have to lie and say Mother's Day content. She's phenomenal. I love her.
We shall take your wisdom to heart. Thank you again for these gifts, and farewell for now.
I was kind of waiting for her to give Alice an upgrade too. Like, oh, and by the way, this was my Reaper save from back in the day when I helped your father. And then Alice just becomes a Reaper out of nowhere. But that's fair. That's fair. Sage is the new class, you know, makes sense. And they're both casters, so it makes sense. Still, best content in the game so far.
Safe travels, my children. Eat well, stay warm, and keep your friends close.
What a woman. Like, I actually feel a bit emotional after this scene. Like, I'm trying to keep it in. She actually, like, that's the kind of mother figure you want. The kind of mother figure that I know may or may not have. Not everybody's blessed with that kind of parental guidance and unconditional love from their mother. So that makes you feel a certain way. It really does. Even if you do have unconditional love. In case she ever sees this, don't get it twisted. I love my mom and she's a wonderful mom too. I actually kind of, I felt like I had that conversation with her watching that. So love every bit of that. That was worth all the frustration of this stream so far. And that was that. Only the gods know when we'll be back again. Thank you for indulging Mother's request. I can see it meant a lot to her, and I shall refrain from inquiring as to the content of your private conversation. Our visit was all too brief. For now, however, it will have to suffice, as will these tokens of home that we carry with us. These gifts help us remember who we are and whence we came. But enough sentimentality, let us return to the annex and rejoin our companions. Is this person dressed like Alfred? I want it. I want it! Because no. Aside, however, I do not believe Master Fortuno means us ill. Even the harsh words age, I gotta discover it and start from level 70. He gets to just jump right into it. Don't think for a moment that I'm jealous of Alphino's new weapons. They're far more suited to him than me. We left for Eorzea in matching outfits, but our styles, both fashion and fighting, have long since diverged. If anything, I'm proud of the differences between us. Fair. Enjoyed your time with the Neverlers, I hope. I would ask how the twins fared, but their new outfits tell the tale. I only hope we can help them to reconcile with their father, that they might return home one day with their heads held high. In the meantime, we edge ever closer to the secret the Forum strives to hide, and the flower bequeathed to you by Eidolon is sure to guide us going forward. I'm confident that once you've scattered out this